Alright, so answer the following for each graph. Amplitude. Okay, for A, amplitude is always determined by the number in front of the trig function. So it's 5. Amplitude for this is 3. So you can ignore the negative. Negative just reflects the graph on the x-axis. It doesn't change the amplitude. So this will be 2. The period. Okay, period is always 2 pi divided by the number in front of the x inside the cosine, inside the trig function. We call that k. So for A, it's going to be 2 pi over 3. For B, it'll be 2 pi over 7 over 2, which is same as 2 pi times by 2 over 7. So it's 4 pi over 7. Okay, here it's actually there you can see the number in front. Okay, but when it's like this in a bracket, what you want to do is you want to factor out that 2 from both of these terms. Okay, you get that. So it's going to be 2 pi over 2, so it's pi. And the reason why actually you want to do this, I didn't ask it in this question, but this is the proper phase shift. A lot of students make the mistake of saying that pi over 12 is phase shift, right? And that would be a mistake because you didn't factor out this 2. If you factor out the 2, you get the proper phase shift. Lastly, the maximum value. So maximum value is always equal to the amplitude, right, plus the vertical shift. Now all of these don't have a vertical shift. The minimum value is the minus of the amplitude. Okay, actually I should say, I'm assuming here the amplitude, you're taking the positive value for it. The amplitude is equal to, let's say you have a cosine of x. I'm saying it's absolute value of A. Okay, so the minimum is minus of A plus the vertical shift. Of course, all of these questions here, they don't have a vertical shift. So the maximum for the first one is going to be 5. Minimum is going to be minus 5. For B, maximum is going to be 3. The minimum is still going to be negative 3. Note that it doesn't get affected by the negative 3. Maximum is 2, and the minimum is negative 2.